Hey guys, and welcome back to Hand of Fate 2. As always, I'm DemonFire93, and last time we defeated the Black Knight in the Wheel Challenge, and now we move on to Justice. Oh, Justice. Northerner, prepare for combat against Northerners. Help defend the Imperial Fort against waves of Northerner attacks. Precision, you will need to demonstrate great precision in order to win the day. And be prepared for chance card gambits. Chance card gambits? Well, what will duplicate any card in a chance card gambit, but lose your companion for 3 turns? Sounds like we're gonna have
a smith and
Aria for the first time ever.
Of all your companions, I respect her the most.
Really? That interests me. So, we've got, well, I guess we'll put in the Anders. That's a new card. Gnome Hunt is a new card. Grimalkin is a new card. Can't do those. We'll put the Lady of the Lake, and the Cunning Man, and Fate's Dealing, and Forgotten Dreams, and Payment Due, and Purgatory, and we've got one more card to put in. Oh boy. What do we put in, guys? I don't know. Healer. Got a lot of shards for these places and things. So Fallen Treasure could get us a shard. Duel's always a fun one. Bitter Winter. Arm Wrestling, we'll put in Arm Wrestling. So Northerners, huh? Well, if we're gonna be going with Northerners, then I guess going with Winter's Bane.
You do like that one, don't you?
I do like the Bastion of Purification. It's a good card. Odysseus Charm. What is this one again? Lionheart. 5 max life for 50 life when activated. Jousting armor. Sure. Favor or bar boot? Favor. 100 wheel gambits. Band of Faith. Grifter's Companion is always a good one. Gambler. We'll start with the Questing Mace 2 and the Buckler. And Fate's Path. So that's everything. Alright, let's start with Justice. I don't actually know how I've done this one.
Have much to teach us. In your case,
these don't look familiar.
Each one is a lesson to be learned.
Justice might actually be the last one that I did.
You can discover the truth that lies at the center of this web.
Alright. Holy shit, yeah, Justice is the last one I did.
Enemies, friends, and foes. The Empire has been all of those things to you. Yet ultimately, the Emperor lays dead by your hand.
Me? The heroic Imperial General Roldan the Fierce has disappeared in the northern mountains during a diplomatic mission. The company has been sent to search for Roldan and his entourage. You have been enlisted as a scout for the group, given your experience and dealing with the Northerners. With dealing with the Northerners, you head off to catch up to the reinforcements who have established a small camp just outside of Empire territory. Sure. Mountains. Yeah, I remember looking at this one and going, what the fuck? And then leaving. Report to the Imperial Fort. Okay. Imperial Fort. You are brought to the commander of the fort, Caelus Pompeius Trenico. His large bulk is ill at ease with the thin mountain air, and he pauses only briefly to address you. Mercenary, we need supplies of wood and stone. Go out and find what you can for us. I'm not taking another step in these dreadful mountains until we've established a proper defense. The commander roars to his lieutenant as he hurries back to his tent. Roldan's recklessness led to his downfall, and I'll not repeat his mistake. A squad of soldiers makes ready to accompany you into the wilderness. The men are led by a Captain Elpis, who seems far too young for his gloomy countenance. I hope you know your way around these mountains, he mutters as you leave the fort together. I have no idea. Light Forest. Yeah. Right. Set off into the mountains once more. You gain 2 fame. You have 20 soldiers with me. Okay. General store. Figure out what this does. Defend all attacks from a northern combo to cause freeze to the attacker. Frozen enemies take 250% damage. After completing a brimstone counter, draw a gain card. Interesting. Alright. Scorch Blade. Sure. I guess I'll buy some food with the 10 gold that I have. Hopefully didn't need any gold, because we are now out of it. Sell equipment. Right. Wait, what does the buckler do? Inventory. Buckler. Defend adds 1 to weapon charge. One-handed weapon required. Use defend to reflect attacks from ranged enemies. It's a reflecting shield. That's so good. And my questing mace, which I need for things. Okay, we're leaving. News from the fort. You pass a messenger on the road who gives warning of northern raiding parties in the area. They may already know that we are here, Captain Alpus warns. We should try to avoid facing them directly while we establish our defenses. Right.
The study
Light
of
Forest.
wood is the study of steel. For without the ability to cut, our tools are nothing.
The ancient path up the mountain leads through light woodlands. 100 wood remains at this location to be harvested. Direct the soldiers to gather wood. Requires 1 food. Sure.
The pendulum
If we gather
swings
all
like a
100, we
scythe.
cut it all down.
Hope or
Yeah?
failure.
50 wood. Quickly and efficiently hack down a number of trees before you continue on. You lose 1 food and you gain 50 wood. Oh, there's a guy there. What am I doing?
Old
Lady of the
spirits
Lake!
dwell in these waters, and old power they offer.
The Great Lake
Still,
Nivian
I would not trust their terms
Is
if I were you.
is perpetually shrouded in fog and
To
mystery.
use this, you will
Ooh.
need fame.
Okay. I need 10 fame. In fact, I got the waves of Lake Nivian crash upon the rocks that surround it, and I received the scorched blade from within. Well, I'm gonna head back and gather more wood.
Careful, your supplies are running low.
And I got the success, so I'm only gonna get 25? 30. Interesting. General store? I don't have money for that. Sell equipment. Scorching blade. Sell equipment. Buckler. And buy more food. Okay. Leave. What is this way? Mountains. The mountains are too perilous for you to pass. Okay. I guess we'll head back and do it again. Holy crap! This is moving much faster than before. I don't
That
appreciate
will
it.
set you in good stead from here.
Will it? We've taken all the usable timber from this area, Captain Alpus declares. We'll need to find another source. Okay.
Even the greatest
Anders the
of all of
drunkard.
us are our father's children, for better or worse.
While taking refuge in the Nag's Head Tavern, a popular drinking establishment and impromptu fist-fighting arena, you find a man resting his head in a pool of ale, a look of utter gloom fixed on his face. Anders Harry rushes forward and pulls him into a proper sitting position. He blinks twice, then slumps back into his ale. Though much more disheveled since you last saw him, this is indeed Anders, apprentice blacksmith and friend to Ariadne. I thought she was the apprentice blacksmith. Ariadne looks concerned as Anders lies in his sad ale puddle. We've got to cheer him up. Offer him cake, lose 5 food. Offer him some gold, lose 5 gold. Tickle him. Let's tickle him. The Grizzle Tavern patrons watch with morbid curiosity as the two of you begin to tickle Anders. Oh, my lord. Right. Okay. Got it. Here we go. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Shut up, dealer. Anders remains blank-faced. Tickle him again! Did it get easier? Ding, 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 ding. What? Ding, 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 ding. Damn it! I was getting the rhythm and the groove, and I've missed it. Tickle him again! How many times can we tickle him before it fucking works? Ding, 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 damn it. 3 failures.
Poorly done.
I'm gonna keep tickling him.
Your will and find the quiet.
I'm gonna tickle this man till it fucking works. Cause I don't have the food to give him. Tickle. Ariadne throws a tankard of water over him, but the apprentice blacksmith merely gives a world-weary sigh. Anders, Ariadne shouts, what is the matter? Several sighs later, she decides to abandon the cheering up efforts. Come on, after that I need a few ales myself. Damn it! 4 times a failure, and hi there.
We
Mountain River.
Through the rivers and hope to be washed clean. Yet here we are.
Hi. Trouble approaches. Harry calls out, trotting back to you and the troops. We're seriously outnumbered. Luckily, we're seriously outnumbered with 20 troops. We have some options for avoiding the brutes. You have stumbled into the path of a northern raiding party. Attempt to hide in a nearby cave. Attempt to hide in the thick foliage. Cave.
I'm not a vain man.
Okay.
You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count.
Sure.
I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
Right. You and your Imperial allies head into the darkness of a mountain cave, being careful to hide all the trace of your passing. So are they gonna head onwards then?
It seems unfair that curses should be removed so easily.
Sure.
If Callus still plays the game in the old style, this will give you an advantage.
I don't think it will. You enter the hut of a local bone man. Trade a blessing for a new equipment. Ooh, I guess we'll have to. He bids you drink from a cup fashioned from the skull of a baboon. The gods will favor me now. He smiles with satisfaction. Here, I took these from my last visitor. I needed only his bones anyways. Carbarak Gaze. Sure. And the Bastion of Purification. I don't quite like the fact that there are so many mountains and that raider party is going straight for our camp, isn't they? Aren't they? Like, what the hell?
The underground reaches out
Gnome
once more in
hunt!
search of fresh meat.
With little warning, a stampede of gnomes burst from the tree line, trampling your camp and ruining a perfectly adequate stew. Bastards! The tiny creatures clamber into the bushes behind you and peer out from the foliage with great anticipation. You turn to see what has frightened them. A larger-than-average goblin steps into the clearing, a crude sword in one hand and an empty sack in the other. Did some gnomes just come through here? The goblin's chins jiggle with anger at your hesitation. We will not eat them, only throw them. Well, it's called Gnome Hunt, so I'm gonna help the goblin capture gnomes. Sheepishly, you help the goblin pluck gnomes from the bushes and deposit them in his sack. Oh boy!
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Somewhat. Not really. Really not really. I fucking failed at that. Garbage. As you reach into the bushes, a set of tiny teeth clamp down on your thumb. You give a startled cry, scattering gnomes in all directions. The goblin frowns as the tiny creatures leap onto your face and attack. You've been ambushed. Okay. I'm gonna bash their skulls in. Well, I can't. I gotta punt them in the head. So the goblins are kidnapping gnomes for punting? So apparently gnome punting is actually sport. I said it was. We already seen the gnomes before. Why are they showing this again? Defiant gnomes. They'll fight tooth and nail to preserve their freedom. Pesky, persistent, and impossible to hit. Gnomes cause snare. Evade to avoid to struggle. Break free. Can only be defeated, deterred by a finisher. Right. Punting gnomes, punting gnomes, punting gnomes, punting gnomes, time punting gnomes. Come here. I gotta punt you. Some more. You're the last one, bud. Punch you I must. Thank you. Gnome punting be done. Crazy fuckers. At least he tried, though clearly disappointed. He thrusts a small pile of coins into your hands as payment and marches back into the forest. You lose 9 fame. What the fuck is that crap? I never saw something where you lose fame. Like, what the hell?
The game's
Narrow
a bridge
ravine.
between this world and the next,
While
reaching forward into the nothing beyond.
While scouting the mountain ranges, you come across a deep ravine. Captain Alpus surveys the cliffside. We could build a bridge here, he decides. It could give us an edge over those barbarians if they think this pass impossible. Well, great. You stand at the edge of the ravine. A river winds between the rocks far below. The air is thin here. Sure. Well, we're going into a raiding party.
For you to handle on your own. Let them pass.
Sure. Says you. I think I can handle them just fine, but game doesn't agree with me. They pass.
Let's see what you do with that, given your position.
Dense woods! Enter a dark wood. The densely packed trees and shadows likely hide all manner of creatures and beasts. Direct the soldiers to gather wood. Requires 1 food. News from the fort. Yeah. You received news of a northern raid on the Imperial fort. 60 soldiers were lost. 920 soldiers remain. Right. Okay.
Take a brief moment of peace in these northern winters.
Uh-huh. I kind of grasp the concept of what the fuck is going on, but at the same time, really confused about it.
It appears the goblins now have the resources to field their own combatants.
Right. You feel a firm pair of hands grip you around the shoulders and yank you into a nearby alley. The biggest goblin you've ever seen lurks in the shadows. Balancing on top of his top hat is a helm of obvious arcane power. He touches the brim in acknowledgement. I heard you helped my father while he was in a bit of a scrape. He gestures behind him, and a smaller goblin steps sheepishly into the light. It gives you a little wave of recognition. Now, what he gave you wasn't his to give. I don't blame him, but I have to ask you to return what he paid, plus a little extra for our inconvenience. You feel a sudden lightness in your haversack. The goblins bound out of the alley, whooping and cackling. You pursue your muggers into the courtyard and encounter their backup. As the goblin brandishes their weapons, you grab whatever is closest to hand and make your attack. Light weapons are recommended against goblins. I don't care. I'm going to beat the crap out of them.
Can achieve.
Let us see indeed. Are we gonna get Ari's thing, or are we gonna get the questing base's information? I don't know. Could be either. Haven't used Ari yet. Yeah, it's Ari. Giant hammer. Anvil. Anvil hammer. Right. Ariadne, steel and flesh both subscribe to the same rules. If you hit them hard enough, they do what you want. When activated, Ari performs powerful attacks that cause high armor damage. Stay close to charge her ability faster. Well, go ahead. Well, okay then. Why am I using an axe? Shouldn't I be using my questing mace? The hell? That one's got my mace! That one's got my mace! Don't let him get away with my mace! Damn it! Well, I did something. One of those guys escaped, but I believe I got my mace back. Maybe. I lost 1 gold. You retrieve your equipment from the thief. Everything is now sticky with caramel. Succumbing to temptation, you pry the helm from your mugger's head and slip it into your haversack. You lose 1 gold. But I gain the frontier bar boots. With great care, you kick the goblins' corpses into the gutter. Hopefully no one will notice them, and I will never have to put this card in my deck again because it's not really that great.
Old woods and old secrets.
Direct them to... Holy crap. This is gonna be a rough one. I don't know how much wood is even in this woods. The soldiers gather what they can, and together you leave the shadows of the dark woods behind once more. You lose 1 food, and you acquire 40 wood. I don't know how much wood I need. Like, what the fuck? This level is ridiculous. Arm wrestling! Sure. Don't have any dice, people, so we're gonna just... Garbage. Don't suck. You sucked. Okay, good. I get to start all over again from scratch on the arm wrestling. Lovely. Purgatory. We're headed straight for Purgatory. Well, we're going to a raiding party first. Thick foliage. Oh, great, we have to dice for that. Oh, now you roll 15. Sure.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
Fan out among the thick bushes and trees. After a tense few minutes, you realize you managed to avoid detection.
Bring the battle to their door.
No, thank you. Stand at the edge of a forest bordering a large northern village. Armed warriors cluster by the campfires, carousing, sparring, and tending to their weapons. So, am I wrong in understanding that the mountains are unpassable terrain? So there's literally no way to get through. What the I don't understand this level. Unable to safely get closer, you turn back to report what you've seen. I turn back, do I? I can't continue forward? Great. Nope. I mean, because we can't do the bridge. Like... Let me just try. Yeah, mountains are impassable.
When tool comes to bear upon the work, both
mountains are impassable.
This journey will change you and I equally.
Yep, more soldiers were lost. There are now 79 raiders. Continue on without stopping. You gain 6 life. You are attended by the medic before going about your business. Commander Tremico gives a cursory inspection of the wagon of wood on your return. Good work, men. He commends the troops who accompanied you before quickly retreating to his tent. I guess I should have done that at first, was return the wood. I had no idea. His lieutenant remarks, keep searching the hills. We will need stone as well. You may visit the mess tent for supplies so long as you remain useful to us. And someone get this mercenary some decent equipment. He roars, heading back to his tent. Riposte buff. Every third riposte grant against the northerner causes 200% damage. Block attacks from ranged enemies. Gambler's Jewel. Yes. 861 soldiers on duty here. Inspect the defenses, visit the mess tent, leave the fort, lead Captain Alpus on another gathering mission. You find Captain Alpus overlooking the digging of a ditch around the outskirts of the camp. Commander Trimico has ordered us to fortify this base camp before he sends us into the mountains to find Roldan. At least we might last a little longer here than exposed on the mountain trails. He considers darkly, gazing up to the mountains. Let me show you what we have planned, he says, turning back to the task at hand. Holy fucking shit. You discuss the state of the fort's defenses with Captain Alpes. What would you suggest we construct, he says. Total fort defense. Wooden spikes, 30 wood plus 80 defense. A palisade, 80 wood, 190 defense. Gatehouse requires a palisade, 70 wood, 10 stone, 150 defense. Ballistas, 60 wood, 120 defense. Barbican requires gatehouse, 40 wood, 15 stone, 180 defense. Central tower, 110 wood, 35 stone, 280 defense. Why can't I get a central tower? Oh, because I don't have enough wood? No, I don't have enough stone. Right. Let's go with a palisade. Construction begins on a wooden palisade around the fort. Inspect the defenses. Work progress, 0%. Okay. Visit the mess tent. Enter a tent filled with the unpleasant aroma of hardy soldiers and unidentifiable food. While securing supplies for your next trek into the wilderness, you overhear soldiers talking. Ooh, what did I ever do to deserve this fate? These mountains will be the death of us all. You gain 5 food. Leave Captain Alpus on another? Sure. Set off once more. Forgotten dreams!
When exposed to the light of day and reason.
Sure. Townsfolk gather around a well. A weeping woman says, "We are seeking solace for loved ones lost, but be warned, if you peer too long, your soul will be trapped in the well for all eternity." You gaze into the deep waters of the well of forgotten dreams, but nothing happens. Well, fine. Didn't want to go to the well anyways. Mountains are too perilous for you to pass. Can I mine from the mountains? Is that a thing I could do? For fuck's sake. Fate's dealing. Eowyn closes her eyes and speaks. We do not control fate's course, but we can examine the weave and guide your path. Harrow interrupts. Or you can carve your own path. Carve it through the Black Knight's heart and you will be rewarded. Fight the Black Knight. A bold choice, Iowa says. Good fortune will smile upon you as long as you survive. Defeat the Black Knight outright for a king's bounty. You're damn right I'll fight the Black Knight. Do you guys remember how easy the Black Knight was on his own? I beat him in 60 seconds. Yeah, I survived a duel with the Black Knight in 60 seconds. I killed him in that 60 seconds. I can kill him now, though he's a Brimstone Black Knight now, so we're probably fucked, actually. The protector of prisoners being held beyond this mortal realm. A mighty foe in mighty armor that must be bashed off before he can be killed. Hey, Ari! You're the right person for that job. Interesting. Come on. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Give me 5 more seconds, 15 more seconds, come on. I beat him. He's half dead. You live and that's his fortune in itself. Like the sun, fate shines on all that are not in shadow. Holy crap! There's a platinum. There's a platinum. There's a platinum. There's a platinum. 20 gold. I would have preferred food. Or that platinum. You call that a bounty? A goddamn king's bounty? Quarry. Finally.
To your success.
You stumble upon a deserted quarry set into the side of the mountains. Discarded tools and wooden carts litter the area. We could use this stone, Captain Albus declares. Not many of the tools here are usable, but we could get all the stone we need for the fort with some hard work. Direct the soldiers to gather stone. Yes. Harry offers to help. Yes. I want to duplicate that one. Fuck my life. Gathered 11 stone. Great. Camp. Trade. We can't buy any more food, so we're just screwed. We're shit out of luck. Leave. Leave. Because there's mountains ahead of us. We can't go there. Mountains behind us. Can't go there. Mountains behind us. Mountains there. So we're just screwed. 85 soldiers were lost. 756 remain. Great. Inspect the defenses. 90%. Visit the mess tent. Can I visit the mess tent a number of times? I have 0 soldiers with me. Imperial Fort. Oh. Okay, inspect the defenses. Hey, look, they're done. Sweet. I would have you construct a ballista. And then leave the fort. No, I didn't mean to do that. Leave for another scouting mission. I was hoping to leave the fort with the goddamn food. Or be able to get more food. Direct the soldiers to get the fucking... Sure. Duplicate. There's 3 out of 5. I hate you! You son of a bitch! You are fucking terrible. Great, there's a huge failure that I'm gonna grab. Leave the quarry for the rest of the day. Hey look, I get a jack of all trades. To rest for the day, you lose 1 food and 25 stone gained. 685 soldiers are lost. Good. So many northerners. Keep going. Good, huge failure. Several hours of work, a band of archers appears on the escarpment above. Bows drawn. Hand over all your gold. Refuse. Hail of arrows cuts down 3 soldiers before the archers disappear behind rocks once more. Okay. Gather 1 stone. Worthless. Harry's back. Sure. $21 stone. Alright. And now we'll head back.